Hi guys, we have finally made it to Gibraltar. We're now at the location for the SM Battle Reports tournament. Really good place, really good. I'm going to show you around in a second. It's hot in Gibraltar, it's really hot. So what we'll do is we're going to do the same kind of thing we did for the Northwest Open, which is we're not going to film the battles as we film them. We've got a 2-hour time limit. So what we're going to do is a overview at the start and how we got on at the end. We've got 3 games today and 2 games tomorrow. Really looking forward to this. It's going to be a great tournament. So then guys, this is it. This is first game of No Retreats 3. We are playing Crusades and we are playing Deadlock, and I am playing Dave and his beautiful retro iron hands. Old school miniatures, absolutely love them. Some gorgeous drop pods as well. We're really looking forward to fighting this army. I'll catch you guys at the very end. Robin's first game in No Retreat 3 is on this beautiful Eldar table. So he is facing Necrons, which are absolutely beautiful. Down here in the tray. Really good, nice, beautifully painted up Necrons. It'll be good to see how Robin gets on against these with his iron hands.
So here at the end of my battle against the Necrons, this is what the table looks like at the end. I've managed to steal it in the final turn. I managed to contest the primary, so I've won on the primary. I lost on the secondary, the Maelstrom, by 1 point, and we drew on the tertiary. I actually killed over 1,000 points of models and only actually lost 2 Razorbacks as full squads. So yeah, it was just a game of luck, really, that one. But yeah, really great game, really great opponent, really enjoyed that one. So let's see how I do in the next one.
So here we go then guys, this is game 2 of No Retreat. We are playing Purge the Alien, so kill points, and we're also playing Cleanse and Control, so 3 cards on the table at all time. In my second game I am facing Imperial Guard, lots and lots of tanks. Some beautiful Imperial Guard here. Chimeras with guys in, Tech Priests at the back. We also have 2 flyers I've got to take care of, and I'm guessing all these guys will be inside the flyers. So we'll see how we get on.
So this is my second game of the tournament. It is Iron Hands versus Raven Guard, and I am playing against Paul. So let's see what happens in this one.
So that is the end of the second battle in No Retreat. And it's a victory for the Ultramarines against the lovely Imperial Guard of Nathan, otherwise known as Shaggy. I got primary, I got secondary, I got tertiary, and over 1,000 points of logistics. So that's a pretty good game for me, actually. That was quite a resounding victory. Really enjoyed that game. That was good fun.
Okay, so that's the end of my second game. I've played against Paul Lawrence, and it was absolutely brilliant game. Paul is a great opponent. that has got to be the closest game I've ever played. It was a complete slugfest. We were knocking the poop out of each other turn after turn. At the end of it, I have won the primary 9-8. I lost the secondary 8-9, and then I have won the tertiary by 1 point as well. Logistical points which are in use in this tournament. I killed 1,143 points of Paul's army, and he killed 1,150 of mine. This battle could not have been closer. I wish I was able to film the entire thing, because that was just amazing. And look at this table. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
This is game 3 and the final game for day 1 of No Retreat 3. And it is my Ultramarines versus the Space Marines of the Pastry Chef from Tabletop Tactics. So it is channel versus channel. There's a lot of pride up for stake here, and we will catch you at the end of the game.
So here's game 3, and I am up against KDK and a Black Legion formation, the Sorcerer Cabal. So let's see how we get on with this. This is absolutely gorgeous looking army. Some of the conversion work that Darren has done on this is absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's going to be a good game.
So there we go then, guys. That is the end of day 1 and the end of battle 3 in the fight between Tabletop Tactics and Geeks40K. It was a win for Tabletop Tactics. They took the primary, they took the secondary, and they took the tertiary. It was a clean sweep. It was a really, really good game, to be honest. That was really close. Very, very bloody. These scouts have been heroes. They've literally started here, came all the way down here, blew up a Scorpius, got into combat with these guys, survived, ran away, got back into the speeder, went over here, and then just kind of controlled all this area as well. Heroes. Promotion is definitely on the cards. So Khan has the relic down here, and they, I think it was like 11-9, I think it was on secondary. Yeah, 11-9 on secondary. The tertiary, I got first strike, but the White Scars got line breaker, and they got Slay the Warlord.
Okay, so that's the end of game 3. That was really tense right up until the end. It was relic. The relic is that little box there. I made a mistake right at the end that cost me the game. The 2 dogs are holding the relic, and rather than my Terminators charging in to the dogs, I charged into the bikes instead. So when I realised I did that, I just had to call it, really. So lost the primary, lost the secondary by 1 point, I think it was, maybe 2, but I've won the tertiary. So that's a lose for me, and yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings.
Hi guys, we've just finished day 1 of No Retreat 3 here in Gibraltar. It's been an absolutely fantastic day. It's been very hot, I will say that. My
very hot.
Feet are killing me. It's been amazing fun. Rob, how did you get on?
Yeah, very good for me. A lot better than the last tournament I was at. So we played 3 games today. My first game was against Necrons, and I won the primary, lost the secondary, won the tertiary, and I killed, I think it was nearly 1,100 points of his army, which they're taking into account in this tournament as well. And it was just one of those when the Necron player, he basically was not rolling any 6 for his Gauss. So my sort of tanks were all really surviving, really. I was getting really lucky with Feel No Pains. So
Shocker.
Yeah, Richard knows that pain. So yeah, that was really good for me. I was a little bit worried because obviously winning the first game, you go against somebody else that's winning, and there's a lot of Eldar lists and Tau lists. So I was kind of thinking that yeah, I'm probably going to go against something like that. But my second game, I played against Paul and his Raven Guard, and that was actually the best game of 40k I have ever played. Like literally ever played. It was just amazing. It was so cinematic on the board that we were on. Just the way that it panned out. On the first turn, I absolutely decimated Paul's force, and to the point where he actually thought he was, pretty much going to give up on the first turn. But then he hit me back just as hard, and we were just knocking chunks out of each other the entire game. It ended with me killing, I think it was 1,143 points of his 1750 army in 4 turns, and he did 1,150 points of my army. So obviously, there wasn't a lot left on the table at the end. I managed to win the primary 9-8. I lost the secondary 8-9. And then I won the tertiary 2-1. So you don't get much closer than that. I really wish, I said this when we filmed it earlier, but I wish I was able to film the whole battle report, because you're just not going to be able to get that again. That was just absolutely amazing. So Paul, if you're watching, thanks very much for that game. It was brilliant.
And on a little side note, there is a battle report coming up, keep an eye out for it, of the Ultramarines versus Paul's Raven Guard, and it's another brilliant battle. Yeah. It's another good one, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, so that was really good. And then my third game, we've literally just finished. It's about, 10 o'clock at night here. Yeah. So yeah, we're all really sleepy. My last game was against MacLeod, Demonkin and Black Legion. So it built Black Legion for basic psychic support. It was one of them games where not a lot actually died. I think I lost about 600 points worth of stuff. He lost... I think it was about 300 points of stuff. So stuff was dying, but not full units, and that's the only time you actually take into account the points when the incomplete unit dies. It was Relic, and I just basically, because we've been playing for so long and we were running out of time, made a mistake at the end, which cost me the game. Instead of charging into a pack of dogs, I charged into some bikes which weren't holding the Relic. So as soon as I did that, it was kind of like, I realised my mistake, so I just couldn't get the primary, and I lost the secondary by, I think it was about 2 points, but right up until that turn we were neck and neck on the secondary. I won the tertiary, and obviously I lost on the actual points for units. So really, really close game, one of those real sort of tactical games when you got to sort of think about it. Again, really great opponent, really enjoyed it, but yeah, that's my first loss of the day. So yeah, pretty happy with how it's going so far.
So my first game of the day was against Dave. He had very retro iron hands, really beautiful. Cool. They are absolutely stunning. I lost that one. I lost the primary, lost the secondary, lost the tertiary, and pretty much got tabled. I had 1 Marine left at the end of the game. He had 3 Vindicators. They weren't in their squadron. He couldn't use the big Blast D.
Yeah, it's not allowed.
It's not allowed in ITC. So he couldn't use that, which is a bonus. But Grav, he had the Skyhammer Annihilation Force, and Grav's in drop pods coming down, and just grabbed my Spartan in turn 1. He destroyed my Grav Centurions in turn 1. My Scorpius lasted till turn 2 before the Assault Marines went in and killed it. Now, however, we don't get first blood, we get something called first strike, so it's destroying the entire unit in the first turn. Which Dave gave me by deep striking an assault unit, scattering off the board and rolling a 1. So
it's good.
Thanks.
It's good.
I like I say, I almost got tabled on that one. It was not the best game. It was great fun. He was a great opponent, but for me, it wasn't brilliant. Second opponent was Shaggy, who is from Gibraltar, and I played against his Imperial Guard. Yeah, I pretty much tabled him. He had, I think he had 2 Imperial Guard troops left and 1 tank with 1 hull point left at the end of the game. He did, however, destroy my Spartan right at the very end. He took all the hull points off. It was a really good game. My Scorpius Whirlwind just destroyed Imperial Guard troops left, right and centre. It's just landing templates all over the place.
Yeah, it's a good unit.
Yeah, really, really good. So I took primary, secondary and the tertiary, and I killed, I think it was about 1,500 points of his entire force. So it was quite nice. It was quite a good battle for me. And I just played against the pastry chef from Tabletop Tactics. Again, another fantastic game. It was so close all the way through it.
So, did you do it for our channel?
No. Tabletop, I'll let them win. I let them win. No, not really.
Would have got it.
So I lost the primary, secondary, and the tertiary on that one, but it was really, really close. The primary we were playing relic, and Khan from the White Scars had the relic on the ramp. He had 1 wound left. I had 3 bolters rapid fired at him. I only need to do 1 wound, and he would have died. The relic would have been a draw, so we would have got points for that. I didn't kill him on the last turn. It was really frustrating. Secondary, I lost. I think it was like 11-9. Again, really, really, really close. If I'd have killed Khan, I had the Kingslayer card, so I'd have got points for that, as well as Slay the Warlord. So tertiary would have been drawn. The secondary, I think Place Chef would have still got it, but the primary would have been drawn as well. It'd have been really, really close. It's just one of those games where just on that last couple of dice rolls, it lets you down. Been a brilliant day. In fact, it's been a fantastic 3 days, or 2 days leading up to this tournament that we've been in Gibraltar.
Yeah.
We loved every minute of it. Final day tomorrow of the tournament. We've got 2 more games to go. I am in exactly the same position as I was at the Northwest Open, so I lost, which is the same as I've done here. So I'm expecting to lose and win 1 game tomorrow, maybe.
You hope.
Yeah, I was after the final spot, but now I've won a game. That's not going to happen. And obviously, this clown winning 2 and losing 1. You got 2 tomorrow. You could turn it round.
So let's see what tomorrow brings, really.
Yeah, so I think it's time to go relax down, maybe have a beer or 2, and then time to go to sleep. Get 2 good games in tomorrow and the award ceremony.
Yeah.
So last full day in Gibraltar tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. This is game 4 of No Retreat, and the mission today is Big Guns Never Tire with Tactical Escalation. And I've been drawn against Dave and his Grey Knights. So we're just doing deployments at the moment. I've got to try and fend off these 2 bad boys. And we also have, and I will say it is nice to see, somebody else with Xiphon Flyers. So we'll catch you at the end of the game.
Okay, so here we are, first game of day 2, and it is Iron Hands versus Iron Hands. I'm playing Matt Marlowe from Greetings from the Warp. Say hello, Matt. There we go. So yeah, this is brother on brother action. Flesh is weak and all that.
So that is the end of game 4 on the second day of No Retreat, and it is, well, it's quite complicated because the Grey Knights got primary, the Ultramarines got the secondary, and then we shared the tertiary. But because the primary is worth more victory points, it will go down as a win for the Grey Knights. That was brutal, absolutely brutal. We have 1 librarian, we have 3 terminators left, we have 1 Xiphon Flyer, 1 librarian, and 3 terminators left, and that's it. I've got 3 tactical squads. I've got a 4-man tactical squad, and my Spartan left. Everything else was destroyed. It was quite brutal. It was a brilliant game. That was really, really good fun.
So there we have it, the end of game 4, and that was absolutely brutal. Iron Hands won. Unfortunately, not my Iron Hands. I got absolutely brutalised. It was a game of dice, really. I just couldn't hit anything, couldn't wound anything, and Matt didn't have particularly fantastic luck. He just got some good luck when he needed it. My knight died on the first turn, my centurions died in the first turn, so then a lot of the punch out of my army is gone. So yeah, at the end of that, I've lost primary, secondary and tertiary, and I've only killed 35 points of his army, which was that 1 rhino. So yeah, not the greatest result, but yeah, still a great game. Matt's a great opponent, real nice guy. Go to Greetings from the Warp to see what's going on there, and yeah, let's see how we get on in the last game. Hopefully a little bit better.
Welcome to the last game of No Retreat 3. This is it. It's what it all comes down to. And I've been drawn against Oliver and his Necrons. Some beautiful looking Necrons. Oh, look what I've just spotted. Loitering on the edge of the battlefield. Oh, lovely. So yeah, we are doing Emperor's Will, and we are doing the one we get 3 tactical objectives at all times. Really looking forward to fighting this. I fought either Space Marines or Imperial Guard all weekend, so it'd be nice to fight some Xenos.
Okay, so we've made it to Game 5. This is the last game of the tournament. It's been a great tournament so far, and I am playing against David, and he is playing his Grey Knights. This is the army that Richard has just faced, and this is the table we're playing on. Absolutely gorgeous.
So that is it. That is the Ultramarines' journey on No Retreat 3 over and done with, and it was a win for the Necrons. Oliver's reanimation rolls, I've never ever seen anything like it. He kept rolling 5s and 6s. It was amazing. They just weren't going down. Very, very, very bloody battle for the Ultramarines. So the tertiary was shared. I got First Strike and Linebreaker, and Oliver got Slay the Warlord and Linebreaker, and then Oliver won secondary and primary.
Right, so that is it. That is the end of the final battle. Another really, really good, really close game, that one. Just fantastic. We were just knocking chunks out of each other. I was on the back foot for the first couple of turns. Then my Terminators came out of the Storm Raven, ran into his command squad and managed to wipe it out in one round of combat. So, yeah, that was the turning point of the battle. So it has actually finished for a victory for me. I've won the primary. I lost the secondary, and we've drawn the tertiary, and I destroyed 880 points of the Grey Knights, and I lost 510 points of my force. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that game. Really close battle. They're the best types of battles. This tournament has just been brilliant. Can't wait for the next one.
What we're going to do is we're going to give this one award per category, and we've included honourable mentions too. But unfortunately, those guys don't get any prizes. So, yeah, you don't need to come up. Or like, sort of, it's just for the guys who want stuff need to come up. Okay. So I'm going to announce the winners, and Andy's going to do the honours and give prizes on this thing too. Okay. So we can start. Okay. So we're going to start with the squad unit. So yeah, we had 2 merits, 2 honourable mentions. First was Wraith God, John Goulston. Second, we had 2 honourable mentions in this category. Second was Death Watch by Tristan. And the winner of the squad unit competition is Inquisitorial Squad by James Roberts. Second category was the vehicle category. Honourable mention to Imperial Fist Legion Feldblade by Andrew Dickerson. And the winner was the Elder Wave Serpent by John Coulston. Next category is single figure. Very tight between a few of them, so we've given 2 honourable mentions again because we just couldn't decide. First honourable mention, Blood Angel Sanguinary Priest by James O'Donnell. Second honourable mention, Red Hunter Space Marine by James Froggatt. And the winner is Harlequin Shadowseer by John Coulston.
Run with it.
Okay, next one is a diorama category, which was won by Deathcore Creek, Imperius Dominatus diorama by Javi Rojas. Okay, and the last category is the monstrous creature. Honourable mention to Dave Williamson for his squat Dreadnought. And the winner was Javi Martinez for his Terrorgeist.
Players player, that was voted by the players themselves for the most enjoyable game, and that was won by Richard Hope from Geeks40K. This is the award for best tournament army. That was voted by you guys as well. I think it was very close. So many nice armies. But the final winner was John Coston from UK. Now we have one of the funny awards. We give an award for the cheesiest list, so also known as the most overpowered list. And we always like to make fun of him, so we use one by Nick.
Right, the SN prize is well, it's unique to us. It's the overall composition of the army, not just the models and the paint jobs, but the overall feel of the army, how the units, the conversion, the work that's gone into it. There's been several armies that we've been seeing the development online as well that you just built specific for this. And yeah, it's more about the flavour, the composition, and the overall feel of it.
This was voted by all 7 of us.
Yeah.
It was again very tough. We weren't here voting each other, and there were so many. We had to leave a couple of them out, sadly, but it's 6 prizes. So I'll start with the first one. It was John Coston with the elder. Award is for Javi Martinez and his Tau. The third one is for Andy Waddle and his Ultramarine. Fourth one is Jamie Robson and his Ultramarine. Five is Frederick Carrasco and his Ultramarine. And the last one is Matthew Marlowe. Start with we'll start with a ranking from bottom to top. So in last place, I'll say it in Spanish, último puesto, es Javi Martinez from Spain. I'll quickly go down the rankings and I'll stop at the 10 and make it a bit slower. So 35th place was Ethan. 34th, James Froggatt. 33rd, Toby. 32nd, Richard Hope. Shaggy. 30th place, Dave Vickers. 29th, Joe. 28th, Andy Dickerson. 27th, Paul Lawrence. 26th, Johannes. 25th, Robin Neal. 24th, Chris Shepherd. 23rd, Andy Wardle. 22nd, Aaron Mosquera. 21st, James Otero. 20th, Julian Chichon. 19th, Oliver Thomas. 18th, Adam Shoesmith. 17th, Frederick Carrasco. 16th, Ryan Kemp. 15th, Mike from Typical Tactics. 14th, John Ainsface. 13th, Jamie Robson. 12th, John Coston. 11th, Darren Allen. 10th, Matthew Marlowe. 9th, Chris Collins. 8th, Nick Rodriguez. 7th was Max. 6th was Sean Cannon. 5th was Dave Williamson. 4th was Tristan. 3rd place, all the way from Luxembourg, was Yannick. In from Spain, Gemma Triguero. And first place, for the third time in a row, Lawrence Wade from England.
Apologies for winning again. I won't bring the Dark Elder again, I promise you. I won't bring the Elder either. I'll bring Grey Knights. Something not so nice. But honestly, best tournament in the world. Really, really enjoyed myself. The SN team are obviously amazing. The weather was amazing, and meeting one of you guys was, of course, awesome. Even you, Sean. So, thank you so much. I'll see you all hopefully next time.
Hi guys, we've just finished the second day of No Retreat 3. 2 games today, been absolutely fantastic. I faced Dave and his Grey Knights in the first one. I lost the game, but to be honest, it was so brutal, we hardly had anything left. 2 Dread Knights, one was pulled down to Grav, the other one was pulled down to Bolter Fire. Win-win, I'm happy with that. And it was really, really brutal. It was actually quite close, but unfortunately he stole that one off me. The second game was against Oliver and his Necrons, and I've never, ever, ever encountered someone who rolls his reanimation on 5s and 6s all the time, literally. I think I killed off about 175 points because they just kept coming back. Really annoying. How about you, Rob?
So my first game of the day went slightly worse than Richard's. I played Matt Marlowe from Greetings from the Warp. Great guy, really like Matt. We've sort of met a few times before, so I knew him anyway. He's also Iron Hands. His list was obviously a lot better than mine. Because yeah, he just basically completely decimated me. I lost my Knight, I lost my Grav Centurions, I lost the Razorback, all in the first turn. And then in the second turn, I think I lost my Storm Raven and everything inside it, which was my Warlord and Cataphracti. So it was basically over. I was just playing for pride. At the end, when we totaled up the actual points, he obviously got all of the sort of the primary, the secondary and the tertiary, but also he killed about, well, all of my army pretty much, and I killed a Rhino.
I think round of applause. I think YouTube, I think you should all be round of applause to Robin for the poor performance.
It was first strike though. So
oh, first strike, well done.
Made that count.
What about your second game?
The second game I played against Dave, who you played in your first game of the day, and again, really, really close game. Really, really good. Really good opponent. Yeah, it was just he was all over me in the first sort of couple of turns because he's got the Nemesis Strike Force, so just deep striked in. Fortunately, what I managed to do was sort of move to, from one side of the board to the other and turtled up in a building, sort of, you know, making him run up my Grav, which he wasn't really wanting to do. And then on the third turn, I managed to get a decent charge off with my HQ unit against his HQ unit, and I managed to win that, and then that scored me obviously Warlord, and I managed to sit on his primary objective and my own. So I won the primary, lost the secondary, and I won the tertiary, so I ended up with a win. But it was really close, and again, totaling up the points, I think I killed about 800, 900 points of his stuff, and he killed about 500 or 600 of mine. So it was, you know, it was pretty brutal. So yeah, really good. Really, really good tournament. I absolutely loved this tournament. There was some dirty lists here, like some of the Eldar players. John Coulson, looking at you, sir. Looking at you.
Yeah, John.
But his army is beautiful, so you don't care getting beaten by that. So there are some sort of more powerful lists, but you look at everything, you think, I could beat that potentially if I played well. Unfortunately, we don't play well, so obviously, yeah, we're never going to win.
So you finished about the same as the NWO, but this tournament's a bit bigger. And I will say that much to my surprise, I got and everybody's, I think, I managed to get the Players Player Award, which is amazing. I'm kind of still in shock, actually, to be honest about that. So that's fantastic. The tournament was overall won by Lawrence from Tabletop Tactics. Again, 3rd time in a row, so well done. Well done, Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah.
It's been an awesome tournament. It's been a fantastic experience coming to Gibraltar. The guys that are all here are amazing, really all into the hobby, and we've been having so much fun while we've been here. It's honestly, I can't even sum up. So a massive thank you to Steve Pardo and all of the guys at the SN Battle Reports and the girls that helped out with all the food. It has been amazing. Thank you for looking after us. Hopefully we will see you soon, and I fully recommend anybody out there who wants to take part in this, get your application in for No Retreat 4 and get over to Gibraltar.